Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Spelunky 2 Modded. Today we're going to be checking out Chaotic Adventure Ultra Hard Mode. Let's just jump right into it. So this is going to be just normal Spelunky 2. Nothing is going to be different except, oh wait, there's more enemies than there normally are. And crates. Three bombs over there. I didn't notice that came in there. Alright, so I've played mods like these before. So, I should be pretty good at this, right? Because I've already played mods like this one before. Okay. I am not warmed up. I can't just run through things. Where did that bat come from? Oh my gosh. Alright, I definitely should have warmed up here. The turkey will help out though if it survives this level. It probably won't. The good thing is, since there's like a billion of them, I can have like a billion health probably. That mole's gonna land on me, isn't he? Oh my god, where'd that lizard even come from? You know what? We're neutral in terms of amount of stuff. Don't have money. Honestly, it might just be worth it to bomb through everything, just because there's so many enemies. The tricky thing is the bats, because the rest of the stuff I can deal with, but the bats... Where did that caveman even come from? But the bats are brutal. I just deflected that arrow like a legend. Teleporter? I don't think that'll help. Where did that fucking mole even come from? I think this is the strat, is you just try to get them out of the way. Okay. If I wanted to speedrun this would actually be pretty intense. Oh my... I'm so used to, like, when an enemy spawns, there can't be an enemy that close to it. That when there's, like, 10 bats overlapping. I just don't realize. Oh my... Where did that mole even come from, dude? I got knocked up. Alright, Game-Man. You just donated me a health, thanks to the funny turkey. I just ate a turkey that was on top of another turkey. Okay, I was gonna say this freeze ray might save me. But there was an arrow trap there that wasn't triggered by the 50 cavemen next to it. Because why would it be, really? It's funny how much harder this is than, like, if it was an HD, because in HD, cavemen always react exactly the same. But because it's Spelunky 2, cavemen will, like, talk to each other. There's another dude behind the other dude. Alright, I want the turkey health. That's the most important thing. So I just need to focus on that first. Alright, that's one. It also revealed a secret. That's two. Okay. We're alive. We have a jetty. Our pack is very jetted. And I am alive. And with the jetpack, I can explore the level as I wish. There's a Kapala as well. Alright, just gotta bait out all the creatures. There's a mole right here that does not want to come out. There we go. That is not a caveman that I picked up. Alright, there's one thing. Get owned. It woke up in my arms? Okay. Alright. Would be very funny if this mod also made cavemen wake up faster. It always feels weird sacking turkeys because you can get 1 health out of them, which you miss out on if you sack them. I have to be careful of that air trap. Of course, there's another back there. Also, I got very... There's more dead cavemen in back layers. Terrific. Alright. It's definitely gonna be a CO run. There's these guys here. Cool. Also a shotgun. I have a lot of bombs, so I should probably use them to avoid playing as much of the game as I can avoid to play. There's more bombs there. Probably not super necessary, but it does mean we're never gonna have to worry about bombs, which is something. I gotta say, this is maybe the hardest mod I've played in terms of level gen. There's been like Spelunky, which had a lot of spawns, but they weren't as spread out, so like you would see like a billion cavemen in like one tile. But if they're like a little bit more so spread out... Did I summon the ghosts? Why does this area not have spawns? Just rolled through a turkey, awesome. I like it just how many turkeys are here. I probably shouldn't have gone this way because... Oh cool, there's leeches here. Also that's happening. Also all this also. My computer is heating up, which is matching the area that I'm in. Very cool, making me feel immersed. Oh my gosh, if that blew up though. Oh my god, let me out, please. Holy heck, when that guy went off, I was like, let me out, please. Hi, bats. Cool that bats are here. Cool that Kali is mad. I think Volcana may have been the wrong choice. Hello, Lavamander. Makes sense that there would be a Lavamander, but it's still, took me by surprise. Hey look, another teleporter. Any teleporter fans? I'm gonna do something special for all the teleporter fans. This is why I'm an ex-speedrunner. I do not like the teleporter. Okay, those guys are moving a little. I need to get these guys aggroed. That didn't really fix any problems. It made me some new ones, though. Dude. Can they normally shoot that high? Bruh. I think I need a bomb like this. Okay, that works. I have to do Tetris here to finagle this bat out of the way. Good, there were two. I hit the ghost bot. Funny thing I did. Funny ghost from the funny ghost bot. Uh-oh. Did it crash? Am I too good of a gamer? Did the game crash because it's not used to getting this far? Oh boy. Well, I consider that a victory. Alright, if it crashes that early on, that means I'm probably not gonna get to do Cosmic Ocean on this mod. But there is another mod I can use that takes me there with a shortcut. But even though we lost the God Run, I'll still try on normal mode. Oh, I like realized how scary it was with like Lavamanders and stuff. I was like, oh, jungle will be easier. Because that's the level of intellect I have. What hit me? A Tiki Man. Don't know about that one. Wow, getting back from the shortcut door is so easy. I didn't even have to take any damage. Thank you for cooking that turkey, buddy. Pretty cool thing of you to do. It's a cool feature that the ghost comes. Bye bye, Bomba. Oh my, please let me out. Give me my doggy back! Let me land on the doggy! Nope. Funny ghost. How were you triggered even? Okay. 0 damage on the 2-second walk to the zone, to the pizza zone. Forced into summoning ghosts. I almost whipped to break that crate. Would have been quite the maneuver. I would have been fine if I didn't whip, I think. Whip. How many bats? 4 bats per lava pool. That's the best deal you're gonna get. Oh, can everything stop dying? Yeah. I might give Volcano like one more try, but it seems pretty intense. Dude, why did I get hit twice? That's double jeopardy. Illegal. So I'm kind of brainstorming YouTube title ideas. I was thinking either what if Spelunky 2 was hard? Or actually I don't have a second idea. What? Oh my gosh, I don't know what happened there. That was Jank City. No, my crate! This is like the worst parts of Lava Drill mixed with Spelunky. Because of all the TNTs, like I think 90% of rooms are gonna be just absolutely ruined. Oh cool, that used up a platform. That's fun. Where did that bat even come from, my guy? Oh, there's a caveman? How did I trigger that TNT? That's questionable. Alright, bunny lizard, send all the corpses over here. Turn all the non-corpses into corpses and then send all the corpses over here. Holy heck. 13 seconds. It was 13 seconds of my life getting to that point there. Also, any crate I open in this biome that's explosive is just gonna... Actually, no idea how I do this. Oh, like that. That's how you get past that part. That makes sense. Don't get hit by the billion corpses, please. How did I do that? Oh my gosh. They say I'm not a schmoove artist, then you know they're lying. I can carry any beat, and I'm not even trying. Please don't. Okay. Oh, there's not ground there! There wasn't ground where I was jumping, and there also wasn't ground behind where I was jumping. That's cool. Oh my gosh, there's not enough. There's not enough enemies. How do I make it so far just flailing about like that? How am I doing this? Legitimately. That's something there. Freeze ray, no! There's a bat there. Oh my gosh. That TNT is gonna blow up. Unless I were to time it so that the TNT doesn't blow up. Oh wait, it still blew up. Alright game, that was cool. I like it how it blew up even though it shouldn't have blown up. That's a good feature. How did that headbutt miss? That crate just spawned above nothing. This is one of those levels where the game really, really wants to give you pace. Coke cans, awesome, my favorite. I'm really glad Kapala didn't get some in there, because that would have been bad. But the last time I got Kapala, I got pretty far, so maybe this will be also a run that gets far. Cool boomerang physics there. That's pretty awesome. Dude, when will that skull get off of my face? I shouldn't have panicked there. I should have stayed in the level, because I could have sacked stuff for a while. Uh-oh. This is cool. Why does the skull have like a billion range? There's the real question. There was a thorn trap there. That's not even like a this mod killing me thing. Wait. There wasn't that many monsters there. Maybe the game is starting to take pity on me. Oh, there's a Tiki Man there. I mean, I guess that I could have seen. I sailed right through the thing I landed on. Awesome. How am I the thief in this situation? What? I didn't know that was an interaction. I guess that's cool. Wow, it got through my my whip range. I gotta say, the fact that, oh my gosh, please. Oh my gosh, I died to the most easily seeable trap in the entire level that I died to. I can't wait to see Temple on this mod. Haha, Snapchat ate your toy. Wait, what hit me there? Oh my, get me out. There was a second Tiki Man! I jumped to avoid the bottom Tiki Man, and I got hit by the second Tiki Man. Can I land on the spider? Nope. Oh my gosh. I was just trying to farm. That spider did not want me to farm though. Got him. Not the greatest return, 1 bomb for 1 health there. There are 2. Get outplayed. Uh-oh, wait, can you get me in here? Yeah, you can get me in here. It's fine, I guess. All the other ones ran away. Awesome. What's funnier, that I keep finding these altars, or that they all keep giving me whole cans? Ah! That spider! Mercilessly attacking. I actually need a bomb because there's a snap trap there that is staying active on top of cobwebs. Very cool game. Great, yeah, just hide on top of the whole cans. That's cool. Achievement unlocked. Paula discovered. Well, that didn't work. I mean, I guess it got me some extra blood or whatever. You know, if I wanted to go for content, I definitely should have jumped into that snap trap up there. But I actually saw it in time. Oh gosh. Alright, I think we might have all the tools we need to get through jungle now. Will Kapala make the game easy? Kapala might make this too free. Hey Bat, come over here. Really cool over here. That's a really good interaction. Thank you, Derek. I don't know how I even hit that spider. What? That's actually hilarious that the... Why? You're gonna jump onto me with the bomb, aren't you? Oh, I'm almost out of bombs. That might actually be the death of me. No! I got cheese. Damn it. I ran past the torch. That was a really good attempt. I think if the level wasn't dark and I didn't run out of bombs, I probably would have been okay. I like it when they just... Look at that guy go! Amazing. How many are here? Alright, gentlemen, one at a time. He seems happy with me. Oh, there's an altar down here. That's what all those noises were about, huh? Yo, that whip was pretty clutch though, my gamers. There's paste over there. It's pretty great. Oh yeah, spike shoes, so I don't need to care about thorns. Actually, am I overpowered? If you think about it, I have Cupola, and the mod adds more enemies, which is more blood. Perhaps an advantage. Maybe this is actually Spelunky, but easier. Aside from the part where I didn't re-grab the ledge. I kind of thought that that might happen, but I didn't think it would be that bad. That's the part where the lizard does the jump move. Get off the freaking thing. Or get on the freaking thing, I guess. There's another turkey behind this one as well. Nine health. Too easy. At least the giant spider kills everything near it. Friendly spider? Dude. I bounced off something and it changed my trajectory. Gosh. I can't believe that snap trap didn't get set off by the caveman either. That was... I think this layout is just required respawn. Oh, I don't have a bomb anymore. I guess that's why there's so many crates. Because there's a path that requires a bomb. I also can't go in there because I don't have the money. Might be able to find enough though. With the snap traps, there's guaranteed gold in certain spots. Alright, let's check out the other areas. Because I know Ice Caves is gonna have a lot of funny UFOs. Wait a second, this isn't Ice Caves. Oh. Yeah, there would be some Zhongxis here, huh? You know, the funny thing about Zhongxis is that they, Oh my... Dude, just get on the axolotl. Get in, loser. We're going to the axolotl store. What is happening? An octopus gave me 8 reasons to feel bad about myself. Wait, did that mess it up? No, it's fine. I might have to do the slower setup for this. I kind of like the look of this, actually. Not in terms of enemy density, just in terms of, like, the wood walls. Oh cool, I get to be cursed and poison, that's fun. Alright, let's give it another shot with all my bombs this time. So for those of you that don't know, if you want to go down without having to spend all your bombs, you just have to do phase 2. So it's not so bad. It's just a little bit slowish. That should do it. So that's how you do a faster temple get into when you want bombs from the shortcut door. And that is exactly how I wanted to say that. Why is it... It's just killing all my potential sacrifices. Like, why? There was a Crocman there. So, have we seen enough temple? The one saving grace is there isn't mummies, because mummies are impossible to deal with on low percent. Same as Pangshis, but there's a lot of Pangshis. So, that seems like an oversight, perhaps. Oh, that hits me. I thought I could duck on the top of that ladder. Easy level. You love to see it. It's funny how there's an altar, but it's actually just so scary I don't even want to go near it. It's got 2 Octoroks on top. I think one of the Octoroks crushed the other one. That was hard to set up. I need all these guys to die, so I can sack them easier. Chat, how many points do you get for sacking a Zhongxi? This is your time to shine. That one's tamed. Get owned. Uh-oh. How did I live that? Actually ridiculous. I think I need more space here, so I should bomb. Just slid right through all that. There's no chain. Guess I should have seen that one coming. Well, that didn't land. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I can't move. No! I whipped too soon. The fisher became the fish. Oh man, this mod. I don't know if playing it safe and going Kapala is even good. Running through it willy-nilly is definitely not good, though. As my research has been showing. Oh my gosh. I was in iframes. Yeah, so using 4 bombs saves you like 40 seconds on that fight. You know, this actually just looks like normal temple. I'm not really feeling too much of a difference here. This just looks like a regular temple level, honestly. He's definitely expecting more out of that. Just gotta go ahead and get, you know, double cursed here. Definitely just want to fall right through there. Past the double thwomp wall. You know, just like a normal temple level. Alright, my new milestone is gonna be, can I beat 2 levels? And I'll consider myself having beaten a zone if I can get past 2 levels, I think. How did I die? Ensorcelled. Ah, that's what did it. I can't believe that I found a mod harder than Spelunky. I think Spelunky I was able to... No, I wasn't. I don't think I was able to make it all the way through Spelunky. Cool, they hit each other. Oh my gosh, that red skeleton though. The fact that these thwomps are just fucking triggering, like... That's a really cool mechanic. Oh, there's mummies. What? Oh, a caveman was there. Did anyone see the caveman? Who had that on their, what's it called? Game old people play. Bingo cards. Why? Why Swamps are supposed to only move if the player triggers them, right? Is that a modded thing? I beat that level in 12 seconds. That's gotta be PB. Fastest level on this mode. Wait, I got cursed by that? Questionable. Also, I beat 2 levels worth, so by my own logic, I've beaten it. I heard Angry Shopkeeper theme. What's that about, game? Now, I might actually need to use Overlunky to practice Neobab, depending on how much of the ground gets eaten here. This doesn't look too bad, though. Yeah, this is just playing like normal Ice Cave so far. I'm not seeing too much craziness. Yeah, just the normal amount of UFOs. Uh-oh. That turkey scared the heck out of me, even though it was just a little turkey. Funny golden parachute. I got knocked out by something? Cool. Free turkey at the end of it. Another free turkey! I missed the turkey. Alright, this seems like just pretty easy. I just go on through. Probably want to iframe through that. Very simple, actually. Not too bad. Alright, there's a UFO laser that went through the ground. Which is a pretty nifty mechanic there. You're gonna want to look out for the pinball UFO, though. Just like in normal Neobab. You're gonna want to look out for the Yeti that throws you into the ceiling spikes, except for he doesn't for some reason. I can't believe I got the 50-50. I only get it when it doesn't matter at all. Whee! It's just too fun. It's kind of funny how some levels are so different and some levels are so the same. These two are having a party. I might need them to break it up though. I can just use a rope. Forgot I had ropes. Definitely gonna want to look out for the explosion there. Gonna want to leave the level before that happens. Gonna want to look out for the What exploded? There was a spark ball and a caveman. Cavemen don't explode. That's UFOs you're thinking of. UFOs are not cavemen. I think the dog just took a leap. Alright, this is where I don't greed because there's explosions. I didn't need to put that rope down. Oh my gosh! It looked safe because there wasn't any orbs near the UFO, but when I went left, an orb instantly appeared and was instantly on top of the UFO. Right. That's a thing that happens. I could actually make it all the way here, which would be funny. Lamasu? There's no way to make this drop safe, is there? I had to! I didn't want to get hit by the bodyguard. He shot my bomb. Oh my gosh, where'd that one even come from? Alright, I'm gonna do the HD logic, which is don't stop shooting until you stop seeing blood. We're bubble skipping. She's angry. Why are you angry at me? You know what, Kali? I'm gonna turn that frown into a non-frown. I was gonna do the swaggy self-sack, but it didn't work. I have to be careful shooting this thing, because it could hit someone. Cool and funny. Cool and funny. Let's see if this is any different. Looks just like normal Tiamat. So, I have not practiced bubble skip. Ever? Yeah, that sounds right. That doesn't work. Why are there platforms there? The only reason to have platforms there is so that you can't do bubble skip twice. Well, now we made it all the way to Tiamat, so I can break out the hack mode. Get ready for hack mode. Alright. Let's see what Sunken City's like. That's really fun. You can't even get to there anymore. Or can you, in fact? Actually, I could use this. Nice. I even get some bonus water, so my character can stay hydrated. Which gives a boost to cognitive function, for those that don't know. Where did that frog come from? Oh, I'm dead. Just kidding. I'm just stunned for a million years for some reason. Actually, like, normal amount of enemies for that exit there. Yo, what's up, Vondelay? This is Spelunky 2, but if it was hard instead of easy. That's what I think I'm gonna title the YouTube of this. Alright, is it worth the rope for a couple of turkeys? Or a one of turkey? That blue frog dodge is maybe the most legendary dodge. That just had a 3-person god run in Risk of Rain 2. Congrats. I like it how the amount of poison arrows is about the same. Because if there was a bunch of poison arrows, it wouldn't make it any harder because frogs already trigger them all every single 2 seconds. I'll skip up there, but I don't feel like it. So what was the god run like in Risk of Rain? Look at that. That's an interesting way to break that. Is it when you get like a bunch of good items? This will be funny. That one was still alive! I'm cringing. It's called hard mode, but it gives you turkeys? Yeah. A real hard mode would never give turkeys. I might get damaged here. Lots of good items for all of you. Nice. Now, I haven't practiced this in like months, because I haven't really been doing serious speedrunning in a while. That went through the fucking head. Classic. Both ropes miss. Get poison noob. Oh my gosh, I got stunned by the one thing that could stun me there. I can't move. I'm stuck. Oh my gosh, wait a second. I didn't get stuck. Oh my god, I made it! Let's go! We're in Cosmic! Oh, I thought I got stuck, but I didn't get stuck. Aw, shoot. Just kidding, I'm actually fine. Here we are. Yeah, this is a normal Cosmic Ocean level. I don't know if the mod is kicking in here. Yo, he made it to Cosmic. How does he do it? How does he do it so consistently? I'm dead. Whee! Look at me go. I got so far. Yo, I made it again. Speedrun. Use funky frogs. Imagine doing low percent of this. Low percent CO. Chaos Lunky. Funny how many mods there are that do like this very similar thing of making Spelunky 2 harder. When all anyone ever says on like their Steam reviews is, I like the game, but it seems a bit hard, perhaps. Have you considered making it easier so that people will like your game more? And then Derek's like, I mean, I guess I could have a little bit less lizards in 1-1. That should fix everything. No, it's not just enemy spawn, although there are a lot of lizards here. This would make for a good thumbnail, me and the lizards. Snap! That's going in my cringe compilation. Where's the exit? I think it's down here. There's an arrow shaft, so that means this is probably safe. Well, I mean safe in the context of this mod. Why does it always say no Steam, no save? Why isn't Steam allowed to save? Hashtag let Steam save. Oh, I had the meme. Hey, I'm drinking a water. Oh no, I died to the elevator. I died to the elevator! Oh my god, why is it so hard for me? Oh boy, this is another place you could just insta-die. I like it how iframes applied to getting Crocman thrown. I gotta say, the tempo levels of this are probably the roughest ones. Huh, I don't think I should go to the left there. Do you guys think I should go this way? It's kind of cool over here. There's a few of these spark traps here. Gotta look out for those. Why do I like this so much? Got him. I think Spelunky was just enemy spawn style. I got poisoned for doing nothing. Like, there's so many enemies here. Wow. Alright, which ones haven't I seen in Cosmic? Oh, I haven't seen Volcana yet. Alright, let's try a Volcana level. I really hate that mechanic of getting knocked out because there's a corpse, like, vaguely near you. Easily the worst Spelunky 2 edition. Also, imagine getting that orb in just regular spawn and having to spend a rope on low percent. That would suck. That would be so bad. Oh, it took away the ground I was standing on. Kind of funny. Kind of a good meme. A little bit of a troll. Slightly humorous. That lava man was schmoovin'. Uh-oh, bat in the loop. Uh-oh, lava in the loop. Oh my, it didn't give me lava! Thank you, game. I forget if there's normally bats in Volcana. I think there is, right? It was more calm and then you saw the robot. Yeah. It's mainly the bats, though, that make things hard. I think I despawned the jellyfish. Very cool. I shouldn't have whipped there. Oh, I should have looked out for that. Right. There was an All Might there that got me. I should have looked out for that All Might. I keep my poison. Terrific. Wait, jungle was new. Ice caves. I wanted to play Ice Caves level, so I just kind of forced it there. Wait, that wasn't lined up with anything. Why did I do that? Surely this will work. Okay. Now we have a jungle. So we can say we did everything, I think. Oh, we haven't seen Tidepool though. So after Tidepool, we'll have seen all of everything. I'm gonna get hit here. I almost believed that I could survive that. Oh, watch this. This is the cool guy move. It got eaten! Uh-oh. When I wake up, I'm gonna get hit by the lava. Pranked. You thought I was gonna get hit by the lava, but I'm actually a gamer. Uh-oh, I moved forward just a little bit instead of getting the ledge grab there. Oh yeah, another jungle level. Oh my, when is it stopping? The range on that thing is enormous. Oh yeah, I can make it through this. It's just like a regular Kaizo level. Oh, you know what I should check out since I already have Overlunky open? I have an idea. That turkey almost killed me. I wanted to check out, wait, get me out for a second. Eggy Zone. Is this just the same? Oh, this is where the ghost shop should be, right? No. I really do not know how to find it. Oh, it's there, because the purple block, right? Like the same as Wadley? Yeah. Iggy World seems longer, but that could just be normal. Yeah, this actually looks the same. Alright, let's do, oh, yeah. Now this is something. Oh, I didn't check out the Ushabti room. That might also be funny. Imagine if the snake was twice as fast. That would be a good one. Easy dodge. For those of you wondering how to deal with Anubis 2, you just do that. Wow, my low percent memory is not too bad. That's how you, that's how far you want to be when you with them. Cracked Onyx Onk. Money, 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 money. No one saw that? Oh my gosh, I hit the Crocman twice with one whip. This is the city of turkeys, not the city of gold. HH! You asshole, you trapped me in here. Oh wait, never mind. Oh, turkeys! Turkeys trigger thwomps. That's why they were freaking out in Temple, okay. For those of you wondering how I would know that obscure piece of knowledge, I survived that. It's because in custom levels, I wasn't sure how to trigger a thwomp, but if you use a rock dog, it works. So I'm just assuming it's the same for turkeys. Abzu looks pretty normal. I don't really see any changes here. Yeah, this is just the same amount of enemies. Yeah. Look at the fish. There's a couple more fish than normal. So that's a little bit different. I don't know why it saved my spawn in Eggplant World. I don't get some Overlunky features. Wait, that's not where I wanted. I want to check out the... Ushabti is on the next one, right? 6-2. In HD, it was very much the case that if the whole level is blown up, it gets a lot easier. But I survived that. You gotta go, Vondelay, see ya. Oh, also hi, John, if I didn't say hi. I'm really disappointed that there isn't 50 bats per square inch here. Yeah, it would be another funny mod if, like, whenever an enemy spawned, instead of just spawning one instance of the enemy like normal, it would spawn 10. So you'd have to, like, jump on a snake 10 times until it died. Wait, no, I'm dumb. That's already been made. It's called the Endurance mod. And it adds, like, enemies with different health. I survived that. That is something. Oh, you're gonna want to look out for those UFOs, though. Alright, I should stop screwing around with this mod. This is a very fun mod, though, to screw around with. Let's do Hundun again. Turning a fun mod into boring Hundun strat practice. Because this is good to know even if I'm doing the slow strats for my more serious runs. Because Hundun's patterns are pretty tricky, especially if you haven't played in a while. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's the one thing that sucks about Hundun is there's no real escape if you get in, like, that particular angle. This is a cool mod, though. Let's speed CO real quick. Actually, I shouldn't go through the door, because that would, what's it called? Holy fuck. Things are happening. I should be fine, though. Yeah, I just won the game. Alright, I should end this train wreck of a video. But this is a cool mod. Definitely recommend it. if you're interested in this sort of thing. It's like slightly more manageable than Spelunky, which if you remember, I think that was like one enemy per block. Traps everywhere. But the traps everywhere kind of made things easier in some areas. Like in Dwelling, you could use arrows to deal with like a whole swarm of enemies. This is harder in some ways, but the turkeys make it a little bit more manageable. There's also a lot of extra crates on the first level in Dwelling. I didn't see too many crates in the other levels though. So this was Chaotic Adventure Ultra Hard Mode. Makes game much more hard and chaotic by High Harakodrakis, which greatly increases the number of enemies, traps, the chance of altar, and idle chance. Increases the number of boxes in the first few locations. Very cool mod. Volcana with TNT is very much something. I wish it didn't crash, because that kind of made me feel like I should just do it from shortcuts. Maybe I should have tried more from Dwelling, but I don't really like it when games crash. Like same thing on Slay the Spire. If something crashes, I kind of feel like playing it less. Just maybe not super fair, because I know stuff happens, but still a neat mod. Anyways, if you enjoyed this episode of Spelunky 2 Modded, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.